So, hello and welcome, guys, to another live trading session in which today we are going to be trading Euro FX futures. The pair is called 6 EU 2025. So, if you have seen the previous video, I have one a funded account, not funded account, actually a eval futures 50k. I have already logged in here. If you can see, previous I had taken a trade. I was chasing the price actually. You see here, account summary. I don't think so. They'll show the trade, but but whatever it is, if you have seen the previous video, you know I have started trading that just for the time being until I have till September end to either pass the account or fail the account. So yes, let's just do a quick analysis of today. So I'm analyzing this Euro HD and I'm taking the trade here because both the price action are similar. If you see here, this is the 5 minutes. I'll open the 5 minutes here. Both the price action, if you see, both are similar. So uh, if I want the price to go higher, this is also same thing. But because here, if you can see, the 1 minute candles are very weird, so I cannot actually like trade in this. If you see the candle, they are not quite up to the mark. So I'm just keeping the 5 minutes open for a reference. So when I can place the trade, so at London will open in 6 minutes. You can see. So going over to the day, I have already done my quick analysis. If you can see, if I'll just show the previous 4 hour time frame. You see the 4 hour time frame, the market was in a range. It went up, swept all this high. This high, it had not swept this previous high, which had created in I think so. This was the CPI or FMC, something like that. There was the high that created this hadn't got taken, and we were still in the range. We are in this overall range of this price point when we had a certain fall, if you can see. But inside the range, we have progressively went back up. We are very close to this buy side liquidity, and now we were in the second range, which was is within the 1 hour or 4 hour time frame. Then we swept and we came back right inside the range. Okay, like it swept the high and it came back down to range. So going on to today, I have already marked out my point of interest. So the first point of interest, this 4 hour time frame, we are inside this. We are quite likely we are what you say rejecting the equilibrium. If you see here, we came here, we broke through equilibrium, then we are rejecting it. If I go to the 4 hour time frame and I mark the candle, let's see what happens then. Okay, so I've marked the 4 hour candle. Let's go to the lower time frame. Okay, see now, as you can see, here's equilibrium. We have rejected the equilibrium. We did break through because, but this was previous price action. So today we got a little bit gap. Then the gap got filled. Then now we are bad. We bought back up. So going on to the start previous while I was analyzing my chart, I had marked down this buy side liquidity and marked out this 1 hour time frame, and I was marked this 1 hour time frame also. So what happened? The market came up, tapped this 1 hour FBG. If you can see this red candle, then it came down, tapped this 15-minute FBG. There is also this 15-minute FBG present here, which it didn't get tapped. Then we shot back up, which is describing a bullish order flow as the pre-London session. There is also its FBG present here, 15-minute FBG. I'll just mark it. So going on to today, I would like to see some sort of manipulation to the downside, and we can initially head towards the upside. But if you see a rejection, let's see this 1 hour candle close. This will close in 3 minutes. If it closes below this, then that will be a slight problem. If it closes this, then see, after I was hoping that if this close over here, then we can target this 1 hour liquidity, or and we can just target the overall draw. But it took all of those in a single uh, run on liquidity. So that's the bias as of now. Bias is currently bullish. I have to see some sort of a manipulation to the downside to head towards the buy side liquidity, but I will act according to the market. Whatever data it shows me, if we see some bearish momentum sweeping, see some manipulation to the upside, then we can also head down and towards this sell side liquidity or take the initial Asian low. So I have not I have marked out the Asian low, but Asian high I had marked it out two, three times. First high was here, it took this, then again I marked here, then again it took this. So now after this will end, I will mark it here. Most likely this will remain as a Asian high. Then look on in 2 minutes. So let's see. We can also see some sort of an internal sell model here, and we can eventually go down and tap this 15 minute, take the Asian low. Okay, so there are no news today, major news. There was 11:30 some sort of news, but already yellow folder in 2 p.m. there is news. So now there are no news as of now. So yeah, that will be it. That's recording this. So it is recording. So that was the pre-market analysis. I'll pause the video even when something I will either most likely enter or I'll think about entering. So I'll pause the video right now. I've told you my bias and all that. So London has opened. Now initially what I'm thinking is we can see some sort of a manipulation within the 1 hour time frame because it has closed above this 1 hour time frame. So that will be my plan as of now. If you see some internal sweep here, then some change in the state, then we can target the buy side liquidity. But it depends on the market, whatever it shows me, what are the data it provides. Persuasion has this one. Okay, there was no SMT. There is SMT. Okay, there is this SMT. Let's see what happens. I'll keep the video ready because why not? Let's be a patient. So 1 hour time frame, if you can see here, it has closed quite comfortably after moving through this. So certainly identifies as a bullish momentum going into the London session. There is this 1 hour FPG, which I don't know, it can also just run through this. Then the target will be this buy side liquidity. Okay, so we have taken the Asian high, but that's just a what is my identification of saying. If you see some sort of a sell side model playing out with a perfect displacement, then I might switch my bias after that. Until that, I don't see any problem with it. We might also just, if we just run through this, then there is no opportunity. I'll have missed the opportunity. But let's see what happens. So I'm going to be trading with two mini. I've just figured out what is mini and my macro. So one unit is a one contract. So now when I'm trading 6 EU 2025, that is a micro. So that means I can trade two micro. And if it was a macro, then I could have traded to five macro. Or if it is a normal euro futures without the six, then it is a normal contract. One contract. So don't pay attention to this chart. This chart is just for taking the trade. This is the I'm analyzing here. I have opened 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 1 hour in the next in the second monitor. I do need another monitor. This monitor is very slow, very like there's not enough screen for me to check out the charts quite comfortably because now I'm trading crypto also. So I'm trading futures, forex, crypto, and all three I'm trading in my limit. So I'm not like taking my forex analysis to crypto. So I'm not doing all that. Okay. So that's why I need some further assistance in another monitor. So I most likely will buy it. Let's see what happens. I think if I get a nice opportunity, I'll take the trade in my Forex that also. Forex account. Okay. This particular got taken 1 hour. We can see some sort of a pullback to equilibrium from the 1 hour candle. I'll just mark the equilibrium. So this is the equilibrium. So till now it's not confirmed whether I have fixed bias or not. But if you do get a sweep and change in the streak, I will most likely take a bullish trade because I'm bullish overall 1 hour top. Now BG got ran through. Okay, so this doesn't justify my bearish trade. I just deleted this. It's complicated to watch. There is this 5 minute MVG present here, but it is a little bit big. Okay. See, I'm hoping to use this 1 hour as the inverse. It will transfer upside. Now, if it gets ran to the downside once more, then that will be a tricky situation. So let's see this 5 minute MVG, what it does. I'll just pause the video, it is being too long. Okay, I'll just pause the video. So yes, I might enter here. As you can see, there was no, it had officially rejected the 5 minute FBG. Just bottom tick there, and we didn't even touch the equilibrium. So now I'm going to be entering here based on this 79 close. So my stop loss is 1.260 to 30 second. I need to see some close above this because 30 second we already get a change on the state. 1 minute, let's check it out. 1 minute. Okay, so 1 minute also we are seeing some displacement to the upside. So now after this close, I will eventually enter my one contract. So I've entered. So I've entered here. Oh shit, this is the stop loss. My entry is here. Okay, nice. After we get a break through this, I will enter my next position. Otherwise, we can might sweep this and come back below. If we get a close above this, then I'll enter my rest of the position. I'll enter one more contract. Let's see the close. Okay, we did close. So I've added my another position. Stop losses both are here. So I've added both of the stop loss there. We can also bottom tick this, but we did get a closer over here. I didn't see any displacement though. 5 minute is rejecting. Let's see what happens. I mean, it has rejected. Okay, so I was hoping that it might close above there. So we did closer here, but we didn't see displacement. That was the thing I think I missed. So what happened? So it is showing one sell stop here, but I have put both of the sell stop here. Both the position, as you can see, both the sell stops are here. 60, 60, 60. So I'll pause the video here. Let's see what happens. I'll update the trade as it goes on. So this is the update from at least around, let's say 20 minutes. So we have just, as you can see, we have a little consolidated here. Then we have broken above the range, which was eventually created. So now I'm thinking that we might just run through this. As you can see, this one. So my profit targets, I need to set my initial targets. Let me just check my profit targets. I have not checked them. So here will be my initial. I'll close here. If it does get there, it's again rejecting. So I was doing some work in my phone. This will be my first profit target. But here, okay, so I need to mark it here exactly. This one, this one. So here I think so. I'll put my stop loss to break even. I think so that I can do that. See, both shall stop are in the same place. Once that touches here, then I can put my stop loss to break even. So yes, that's the update as of now. Let's see what happens. 1 hour is looking kind of bullish. So you can see it has closed above the 1 hour FVG, which is present here. Sorry, not 1 hour. 1 hour present is this. It had rejected that completely. So yeah, let's see what happens. I need to wash dishes now. I don't know whether should I just sit in front of the charts or I should just go to my work. I think so it is mirroring this price point very clearly. I've entered here, so I've entered here. See my entry. Stop loss is here. One contract I've entered here, one contract I entered here. Okay. I think so. I should have put my stop. I think so. I'll put my stop loss to this low after because this got broken. So yeah, I think that will be the cross. Confirm. That will be the confirm. Confirm. Yeah. So I think so that will be the right call. You see here. So yeah, we are heading towards the profit area. I thought that it will just run through this 1 hour ABG because there is no major high or low. There is a low present here. Sorry, high. Let me check out the potential. Okay, so this are Newark is here. So I'll potentially might also I'll close someone contract somewhere here and then leave the other one running. If it does hit my profit target, so I think so. I'll just set my TP to there and I'll keep the video running. I'm not going to keep the video running. Then I need to edit it again. I just upload the raw video. So if not, then I need to put it in CapCut and edit it again. So I'll just put my. I should just wait. I think I'll wait. Let it touch here. Then I'll close one contract. How do I close one contract? What the fuck? Um, what's the price point here? So, let's see. This is returning back. So I'll just leave it here and I'll choose to my what. Let's see what happens. 1 hour is looking promising, but it has not closed yet. So that will be the issue. It will close in 13 minutes. Does close halfway between what we are still oh fuck, we are rejecting quite heavily. We might retest this 15-minute average once again. We have broken through that. So I'll just pause the video here and I'll just do my work. We have to come back to my entry point. First entry here. First entry was here, second entry was here. So we averaged field here somewhere, I think so. We averaged field in okay, so we averaged field in the same place. 17355. 17355 by 17355 here. Let's see what happens. Just pause the video here. So we are back after. As you can see, the market has initially tapped my point and I'll put my stop loss to break even. And I think so I will close one or I should leave one running. I don't know. I'm trying now figuring out how to close one. So it has already taken my take profit in my Forex account. See here, it has broke through the point quite nicely. Just take my screenshot here. 1 hour FBG, it has broken through. Now I'll close one and keep one running. Let's see if I can close one here. Okay. So I'll exit one here. Cancel all. What the fuck? I was thinking that will happen. I don't know how to close that. Showed me quantity I had selected one. So how did it close the both the position? Okay, so I'm at break even now. Let's check the my funded futures dashboard. What the fuck, man? Let's break even. What the fuck are you doing? That was the problem. I didn't know how to close single position here. It is showing one quantity. Then I clicked exit. All of the quantity got exit. They have done here. I should have kept one running. This was my initial plan. I don't know what happened. So whatever happened, let's just forget it. So yeah, that was the trade for today. As you can see, perfectly I've executed. I've explained everything. Whatever was my bias, my overall drawn liquidity. Now what I will do was I will taken out one contract here. Then the left I would have kept running for this overall drawn liquidity. Okay. So that was my initial take. I see before if you just rewind the video a little, I predicted that it will most likely just break through this if it wants to go to the buy set level. Okay, so that was the trade of today. Let me take a screenshot for the thumbnail. I was hoping that I've learned it quite nicely, but I guess I have not learned quite nicely how to close that. Here it showed that I had selected one quantity. So how did all get exited? Fuck man, it is still running. Uh, Regardless, this is the trade nicely I've executed and all that. 2.5, 2.5. So yes, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. That was the trade. If you have any questions, you can comment down below. I'll try to answer it as quickly as possible.